All right, so you ready for this? We're going deep on morning walks today.
Ooh, sounds refreshing.
Right. You sent in a couple articles
Yep, one from WebMD.
and another from Walkathon Benefits.
Yeah, looks like we've got some great stuff to unpack here.
For sure, I'm excited to dig in.
Me too. Let's get those steps in.
Okay, so first off, both articles talk about,
How, like, anyone can walk.
yeah, you don't have to be.
A marathon runner or anything.
Exactly, just get out there and...
Enjoy the fresh air, the
Yeah.
movement.
And speaking of steps, WebMD says...
Wait, before you go there,
Yeah.
I just got to say, I was blown away by that stat.
Which one?
The one about, walking for an hour.
Oh, adding 2 hours to your life.
Yeah, that one.
Right. That's incredible.
Like, just from walking. Sign me up.
I know. It's crazy motivating.
It really puts things into perspective.
For sure, like even small changes.
Can have huge impacts.
Absolutely.
Like that stat, boom, 2 more hours.
Okay, so let's break it down.
Benefits galore, right?
WebMD has this whole list.
And I'm ready to hear the juicy details.
The stuff that makes you go, whoa, didn't know that.
Exactly. So what's first?
Well, let's talk about immunity.
Okay, staying healthy, yeah.
And it's not just about like not getting sniffles.
Right. It's way more than that.
One study found that people who walk
Hold on. How long are we talking?
just 20 minutes a day, 5 days a week,
Okay, that's doable.
they had 43% fewer sick days.
What? Seriously?
Seriously, almost half.
Think of all that time you could save.
I know, right? More time for walking.
Or anything else you love.
I'm all about feeling my best.
And less sick time. Yes, please.
What surprised me was the joint health thing.
Joints. I thought walking was bad for them.
Me too, but it turns out
It's good.
it's actually the opposite.
How does that even work?
It's like a squishing motion.
Squishing. What are you talking about?
When you walk, it helps get fresh fluid and nutrients into your joints.
Oh, so it's like
Keeps them healthy and lubricated.
a little spa treatment for your joint?
Exactly,
Right.
with every step.
I love that.
Now, what about the mental benefits?
Ooh, yes. Walkathon Benefits dives deep into that.
I'm really curious what they found.
Well, for starters, the mood boost.
We all know about endorphins, right?
But it's not just a fleeting feeling.
Right, like a deeper impact.
Yeah, these endorphins act like natural painkillers.
Really?
And stress relievers, too.
So it's like built-in therapy with every walk.
Pretty much.
And this one blew my mind.
Hit me with it.
Walkathon Benefits says morning walks can boost creativity.
Wait, what? How is that even possible?
I know, right? It helps you think outside the box.
Seriously, like scientifically proven.
Apparently, it's about cognitive flexibility.
Cognitive what now?
It's your brain's ability to come up with fresh ideas.
Okay, so walking makes you more innovative.
Exactly.
So next time I'm stuck on a problem,
Take a walk.
I'm going to try that.
Oh, and they also mentioned something about sleep.
Sleep. Tell me more.
It can actually help you sleep better.
No way. How?
Apparently, the morning sunlight exposure,
Okay, I'm listening.
it helps regulate your sleep-wake cycle.
So it's like resetting your internal clock
Exactly. And then you fall asleep easier at night.
and wake up feeling more refreshed.
That's the idea.
Wow. So many benefits.
I know, right? That's amazing.
Morning walks are like the ultimate life hack.
I'm starting to think so too.
I'm already feeling inspired.
Me too. Let's keep going.
All right, what else is there?
We've got tons more to cover.
Bring it on.
Okay, so all these benefits sound great.
But how do we actually make walking a habit?
That's the million-dollar question.
Right. Like, I've struggled with that before.
Me too. It's not always easy.
So, any tips from the articles?
Yeah, actually, both of them emphasize.
What?
Starting small.
Small.
Don't go from 0 to 60 overnight.
Okay, so no crazy intense workouts right away.
Exactly. A walkathon benefit suggests starting with just 10-15 minutes a day.
Okay, that's manageable.
And you gradually increase as you get stronger.
Makes sense, like building a muscle.
Exactly.
So, small steps, consistency.
That's the key.
I can do that.
And remember that tip about prepping the night before?
Oh, yeah, from WebMD, right?
Get your clothes ready, your shoes.
So you're not scrambling in the morning.
Exactly. It makes it so much easier to just,
Get up and go.
you're less likely to hit that snooze button.
I am so guilty of that.
Me too, but this could help.
Worth a try.
And for motivation, Walkathon Benefits suggests
What? Spill the beans.
finding ways to make your walks more enjoyable.
Okay, like what?
Music seems like an obvious one.
Yeah, a good playlist always helps.
Create one that gets you pumped up and energized.
Or maybe listen to a podcast.
Oh, that's a good idea.
I could even catch up on some audiobooks.
Multitasking at its finest.
I love it. So
Yeah.
what about those days when you just don't feel like it?
Oh, those are the worst.
Like zero motivation?
Any advice for that?
Both articles say to remember your why.
Your why.
Think about all those benefits we talked about.
The mood boost, the stress reduction.
The better sleep, everything.
Focusing on those can be motivating.
Right. It's like reminding yourself.
Of the bigger picture.
Exactly. And if you're still struggling,
There's more.
Walkathon Benefits recommends an accountability partner.
Oh, like a walking buddy?
Yeah, or someone who checks in on you.
I like that it's like a support system.
And it can make walking more fun,
You can share your progress, your routes.
maybe even some funny walking mishaps.
Uh-huh. Oh, I'm sure we've all had those.
So we've covered a lot.
Starting small, prepping the night before.
Staying motivated, finding an accountability partner.
But what about those bigger obstacles?
Like what?
Bad weather, a crazy busy schedule.
Those are real challenges.
Any advice for those?
Well, if the weather's really bad,
Yeah.
you can walk indoors,
Indoors.
at a mall, on a
Right.
treadmill,
Oh, good thinking.
or even just around your house.
The point is to move your body.
Even if it's not your ideal scenario.
And for busy mornings?
Maybe walk during your commute.
Or take short walking breaks throughout the day.
Every little bit counts.
Right. And remember, it's not about being perfect.
Life happens. We miss walks sometimes.
Don't beat yourself up about it.
Just get back on track the next day.
Consistency over perfection.
Absolutely.
Okay, so as we wrap up this part of the deep dive,
Yeah.
I want to leave you with this thought.
Okay, I'm listening.
Imagine the possibilities when you prioritize even just 10 minutes of walking.
10 minutes can make a difference.
Think about the impact on your energy, your mood, your health.
I'm starting to see it.
What's one small step you can take today?
To make those possibilities real.
Maybe set your alarm a little earlier.
Or lay out my walking shoes.
Find a new podcast to listen to.
These are great ideas.
Whatever it is, take that first step.
And see where it leads.
Exactly.
I'm ready to walk.
Hey, me too. Let's do this.
Let's go.
It's kind of cool how we're talking about like
What?
all these benefits, right?
Yeah,
The mood boost, better sleep, even thinking better.
it's a lot to process.
And it makes me realize that like
What do you think?
walking's not just about physical health, you know?
Yeah, it's like taking care of your whole self.
Right. That's it.
It's about those needs we forget sometimes.
What do you mean?
Like movement, fresh air, connecting with ourselves.
And the world around us.
Exactly.
It's like this ripple effect, right?
How so?
You take that first step
Okay.
and it sets off all these positive changes.
Yeah, I can see that.
It impacts how we feel, think, function.
Throughout the whole day.
Exactly. What's resonating most with you so far?
That's tough to say.
Is it the physical stuff, mental clarity, or something else?
Well, I think what's cool is that
Yeah.
the same info can hit people differently.
Depending on what they need.
Exactly. It's about applying this knowledge to your own life.
Totally. And speaking of applying it,
Yeah, how do we actually make walking a habit?
right, like both articles talk about motivation, but
They kind of approach it differently, huh?
WebMD keeps it pretty simple.
Like how?
Get your clothes ready, find a fun playlist, change up your routes.
Solid advice, but maybe a bit basic.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Walkathon Benefits gets more into like
But
setting those smart goals.
smart goals. Remind me what those are again.
Specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I remember.
It's about having a clear plan.
Instead of just, I'll walk more.
Right, so like,
I'm walking for 20 minutes every morning before work.
boom.
There you go.
I like that. It's specific.
And you can track your progress.
They also mentioned finding an accountability partner
Oh, yeah, walking buddy.
or someone who checks in on you.
That's huge. Sharing your goals helps so much.
And speaking of social support,
Walkathon Benefits talks about group walks too.
they do. What do they say?
It's not just about accountability.
What else?
It's that community feeling, sharing the experience with others.
They highlight how it can lead to friendships even.
You're getting exercise and building connections.
That's amazing. Double win.
I know, right?
Not everyone's a social butterfly.
True. Some people might not love group walks.
That's okay. MedSpurt talks about solo walks.
What's their take?
The quiet time, reflection, self-discovery.
It's like a moving meditation.
Exactly.
And they have tips for solo walks, right?
Like peeing beforehand. Remember that one?
Haha. Always a good idea.
Less distractions, fully immersed in the experience
They also say to share your route with someone.
for safety, especially if you're alone early in the morning.
Smart thinking, peace of mind.
You can relax and enjoy the walk without worrying.
Okay, so we've covered physical benefits, mental perks,
Social aspects, even some practical tips.
but there's still more to explore, right?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
How do we make morning walks a lasting part of our routine?
That's the big question.
We'll dive into that next.
Uh,
All right, so we're back. And the big question is,
How do we actually make morning walks a thing?
right, we talked about all these amazing benefits.
Now it's time to put it into practice.
Make it happen, but how?
Well, the biggest takeaway for me,
From both articles.
is starting small.
Starting small.
It's easy to get overwhelmed thinking,
Oh, yeah, I need to walk an hour every day.
exactly. And that's just not realistic for most people.
Especially when you're starting out. So what does starting small actually look like?
Walkathon Benefits says just 10, 15 minutes a day.
Okay, that doesn't sound so bad.
And then you gradually increase and you get stronger.
Makes sense. You wouldn't start lifting heavy weights right away.
Exactly. Build up to it.
And even 10 minutes can make a difference.
Oh, absolutely. It's all about consistency.
Do you remember that WebMD tip
Which one?
about prepping the night before?
Oh, yeah. Get everything ready.
Clothes, shoes, even your headphones?
So you're not wasting time in the morning
You're less likely to skip the walk.
because everything's already there.
It's like setting yourself up for success.
I like that.
And speaking of motivation,
Yeah. What about it?
Walkathon Benefits talks about making your walks enjoyable.
Oh, yeah. Fun.
Music is an easy one.
A good playlist always pumps me up.
You can even listen to a podcast or audiobook.
Ooh, good idea. I love multitasking.
So what about when you just
Yeah.
don't feel like walking?
Oh, those days happen.
Zero
Who
motivation.
do you do then?
Both articles say to remember your why.
Your why.
Why are you walking? What are those benefits you want?
Oh, right. Like the mood boost, stress relief, all that
It helps to focus on the positive stuff.
when you want to skip the walk.
Yeah, it's like reminding yourself of the bigger picture.
It's not just about checking a box. It's about your well-being.
And sometimes that's all it takes.
A little reminder of why you're doing it.
And if you're still struggling,
What then?
Walkathon Benefits suggests finding an accountability partner
Like a friend to walk with?
or someone who checks in on your progress.
That could help. Knowing someone's expecting you to walk.
It's support and motivation all in one.
Plus, it's more fun to walk with someone.
Right. So we've covered starting small, prepping beforehand.
Staying motivated, finding a buddy.
But what about things like bad weather?
Oh, yeah, that's a problem.
Or just a super busy schedule?
Those are valid concerns.
Any tips for dealing with those?
Well, for bad weather, you could always walk indoors.
Indoors.
At a mall, on a treadmill, even just around your house.
Those are good ideas.
It's about moving your body no matter what.
And if mornings are crazy busy,
Maybe try walking during your commute.
or taking short walking breaks throughout the day.
A little bit sat up.
And hey, it's not about being perfect every day.
We all miss walks sometimes.
Just get back on track when you can.
That's right. Consistency is key.
So as we wrap up this deep dive on morning walks,
Yeah.
it's incredible how much we uncovered, right?
I know. I learned so much.
I feel like I'm ready to lace up my sneakers right now.
Me too. Let's go for a walk.
Great idea. Thanks for joining us on this exploration.
It was fun.
We hope you feel inspired to take those first steps towards a healthier, happier you.
Get out there and walk.
Until next time, keep exploring and stay curious.